Hello and welcome. In today's project, we're painting something that's fun, familiar and always a favourite. Pizza. This one's all about enjoying the process. No pressure, no need to match colours exactly, just simple feel-good painting session. We're working on a 30cm round canvas panel, but anything similar will work just fine. At the end of the video, we'll walk you through all of the materials used in case you'd like to give this a go yourself. We'll start with the crust. Squeeze out some yellow ochre paint and paint a ring around the edge of the canvas. Then mix a little Chinese white into that yellow ochre to create a lighter tone. Blend this inwards toward the crust. It helps suggest a bit of shape, like this dough has risen. For a touch of extra texture, try mixing a bit of burnt umber with the yellow ochre and dabbing it here and there. That adds a few crispy baked looking areas, but remember, this part is completely optional. If you're into projects like this one, subscribe to the Creative Connection. You can get heaps of inspo, ideas, tips and tricks delivered directly to your inbox, and it's all for free. Next, it's time for the tomato sauce. Use some brilliant red and brush it around the edge of the crust. Don't worry about being too neat here. It's nice if it looks a little uneven. A filbert brush is really good for this part. Now let's move on to the cheese. Choose any yellow you like. We're not aiming for perfection. We need to use a 25mm flat brush to sweep that colour across the middle of the canvas. Just like the melted cheese, it doesn't have to stay inside the lines. Here's where it starts to get really fun, the toppings. For the tomato slices, a handy little trick is to use the rim of a plastic cup dipped into some brilliant red that's been spread on your palette. Stamp it gently onto the canvas and then fill the shape in with the same colour. If you like, add a little bit of white to the centre of each slice to give it a juicy look, leaving a few areas open where the seeds will go. Stay inspired and don't miss a video from us. Subscribe and leave a comment below with what you'd like us to create next. We'd love to hear from you. To make the seeds, start by dotting down shapes using white paint. Once that's dry, layer a little yellow over the top. The white helps the yellow stand up and feel more vibrant. For the pepperoni, use the base of the same cup to stamp smaller circles. Fill in those with old mauve. Once they've dried, you can add little spots of white, mixed down with a little burnt umber to suggest texture. The onions are simple too. Use the same cup stamping method, but this time with white paint. We then used a liner brush to gently thicken the outline so they stood out a little more. For the olives, the cap from the black paint works fine. Stamp those onto the canvas, then outline them with the liner brush. Add a little highlighting by mixing some white with the black to make a soft grey, and brush on a small curved shape. Say goodbye to Art Block and hello to Creative Connection. We're always thinking of new ways to keep you inspired. So subscribe to get project ideas, lesson, inspo and more sent directly to your inbox. To finish off the pizza, we're adding some fresh basil. Because the base is quite dark, we start with white, so the green doesn't get lost. Paint the small stem in first and then add the teardrop shape for the leaf. Let that dry, then layer sap green over the top. And just like that, our pizza painting is done. If you'd like to recreate this at home, here's what we used. A 30cm round canvas panel, a clear handle acrylic brush set with the 10 brushes, the 48-piece signature acrylic colour set, a tear-off paper palette, a cup of water and a few paper towels, and of course a plastic cup, paint tube and cap for stamping the toppings. We hope you enjoyed this easy little project. It's a great one to personalise with your favourite toppings. Maybe even try a dessert pizza if you're feeling adventurous. Well, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep on creating.